Hi, and thanks for checking out the video. This is Beach Fit. This is my Beach Fit core workout. 3 rounds, 30 seconds per exercise, all core based. Pure body weight exercises. And this one was shot at Weymouth Beach. So our first exercise, guys, is forearm plank. Yeah, it's a good old basic. And it looks straight away like I'm in a wind tunnel. That's because it was a lovely summer sunny day in 2018. But there was a nice strong cross breeze blowing. So yeah, so I look like I'm in a wind tunnel. So we've got forearm plank, elbows under shoulders, hands shoulder width apart, nice straight body line, and hold that nice still position in the core plank or forearm plank position. Okay, changing over to the side, we're going on to side plank. I'm starting on the left side here, guys. You want to make sure that you create a sort of crucifix position with your arm. Your body is in a nice straight line and your weight is distributed between your elbow and your hand. So if your elbow is hurting or your hand is lifting off the floor, then your weight is not distributed perfectly. What I've done is I've gone for a foot in front and a foot behind position with this one. You can do it with your feet on top of each other, but in this case I've gone toe to heel. Okay, the upper leg is at the front and the lower leg is behind. Nice straight line. Keep that spine straight, back straight, and hold that position. Switch to the other side, guys. Switch to the other side. Okay, 30 seconds each one, this one. I believe it's about 15 seconds rest. I've left the sound on so you can hear when the beat goes. And we're lifting up into the right side plank. So that's side plank, nice straight line. Excuse me, turning my back on you. So we've got the top leg behind and the bottom leg in front on this one. Okay, heel to toe, nice straight line, hand on the hip, and making sure that weight is distributed between the elbow and the hand. So the main point of your balance is the center of your forearm, and your body is in line with the center of the forearm, not in line with the elbow. Get in a nice straight position and rest. All right, guys, onto your back. All right, here's a nice variation crunch for you. This one is called squirm. Okay, so legs at 90 degrees, feet flat on the floor, crunch up, and now we're gonna move the upper body from side to side, reaching out and touching the ankle or your socks or even your calves if you're a little bit higher on the crunch. One and then the other. What I'm not doing is pushing my arms out the socket or stretching with my arms. I'm trying to move my torso from side to side while I'm staying in the crunch position. So guys, get those shoulder blades off the ground and crunch up and hold. Good stuff. Rest for a second. Okay, give those abdominals a little rest and get ready for our last exercise, which is the bicycle crunch. Okay guys, a regular favorite of mine. We're going to crunch up slightly and we're alternating elbow to knee with a full extension of the other leg. Now keep your elbows wide so that you're turning with your torso, not just not tucking your elbows in close to your head, but really elbows wide and having to turn that body to try and bring your elbow almost to your knee. Okay, you probably won't be able to touch actual elbow to knee, but you want to be getting as close as you can without bringing the elbows in to cheat. Good. Round 2, guys. Round 2 on your fronts again. And we have a good old forearm plank again. Okay. So we're doing 3 rounds, guys. Nice straight body line. Keep the neck in line with the body. See I drop down a little bit there. Okay. Feel where you are in space, and if you can, make sure that your butt doesn't go too far up in the air, and also suck your belly button in or suck your tummy right in while holding this position, guys, okay? And I swear that is my shirt dropping down there like that, okay? My body is in a dead straight line, core tight. All right, guys? On to your left side, okay? Or you can do your right side, whichever you prefer. Nice straight line. Hope you're nice and cool wherever you are. It was getting nice and warm in that sun. Okay, had my shades on because I had to be Mr. Cool. All right, so side forearm plank, toe to heel, nice straight line. You want to make sure your ankle, knee, hip, all the way up through your neck are in a dead straight line, okay guys? You don't want your bum sticking out or to be leaning forward or tilting forward. Keep your hips in line. Switch to the other side. Doesn't matter if you did left or right, okay? Just one side and then the other. Toe to heel, ready position. Wait for that beep. And begin, okay? Hand on the hip. Keep that nice strong balance. And balancing the weight between the hand, the elbow, and your feet. Okay, we've got a nice straight line, neck in line with the body, and just hold that position, okay? For me personally, I tend to do front plank, the first one, longer than I do side plank. We don't want to do too much side plank. It's much better doing the front version, I find. But the side plank is also beneficial, especially if you've got one side maybe that's stronger than the other, because that'll help isolate the individual sides. Alright, okay, squirm. Okay, lovely name. So, crunch up, shoulder blades off the ground, and then you are moving the upper body so that your hand gets close to your ankle or your calf, depending on the height of your crunch. Don't just lift your head, don't just strain your neck, okay, or don't strain your neck, okay. Try and get your shoulder blades off the ground, and you're moving from one side to the other, okay. It was really windy that day, and I actually started this video, and then the tripod decided to blow over, so I had to keep checking periodically that the camera was still standing up. As you can see, I'm looking there. All right. Elbow to knee, shoulder blades off the ground, nice rotation, full extension of the leg, good concentration. Okay, if your neck starts to hurt at all, you can always place your hands or your fingers on the back of your head and just rest the weight of your head into your fingers. But whatever you do, do not pull on your neck, okay? I much prefer my fingers on my temples, rotating from one side to the other. Okay, that's the end of round 2. Should be starting to burn by now. Quick shout out to Natalia, of course, and to my mum, Sue, who accompanied me down to Weymouth. We do that every year, and it's one of my favorite trips of the year. And thanks to Mum for waiting while I did this video for you guys. Okay, so nice straight line, forearm plank again. Hands as wide as your elbows, guys. Don't put your hands together. It tends to rotate the arm inwards and put a lot of pressure on the anterior deltoid, and we don't want that, okay? So keep your hands as wide as your elbows. Elbows under shoulders, and then a straight line right down to your ankles. Side plank. Doing great, guys. Okay, if I'm talking too much, guys, you can always turn this off, put your own music on, just follow along with the movements. But if you do like my melodious tones, then that's why I'm here. So, hand in line with elbow, nice straight body line position. And of course, you can do this outside, you can do this indoors, you can do this wherever you want to, guys. You know, that's the great thing about body weight workouts, okay? You can do these wherever and whenever. And the worst thing about them as well is you have no excuses, okay? Except for laziness, okay? Let's not make that an excuse, okay? Change sides, other side. Side plank. Okay, this is 10 minutes. You're going to have a stronger core, feel good about yourself. And if you're still with us, you're doing fantastic, guys. Here we go. Side plank on the other side. Hand on the hip and lift it up. Nice straight line. Heel to toe. Nice straight legs. Body alignment. That's great, guys, okay? If you are doing this on a wooden floor or concrete or anything like that, make sure to use a mat. It was really nice doing this on a nice sandy beach with the wind blowing, and hopefully I'm not talking too loudly and you can hear even the waves sound in the background there, okay? All right, I really enjoyed doing this little mini workout. I hope you're enjoying doing it along with me and seeing the lovely weather we had, okay? It might look cold, but it wasn't. Okay, it was absolutely gorgeous weather. Squirm, off we go, guys. Squirm. Okay, don't forget to crunch up. It's not just reaching with your arms. Okay, crunch up and then moving your torso from side to side. All you have to do is touch with the fingers and then go to the other side. Don't forget, little pauses do help, guys. Okay, you don't want to rock it from side to side. It's not reps. This is timed. So just keep moving. That's all you need to do, okay, guys, is just keep moving. Remember that time under tension. Time under tension, okay? We're using that full 30 seconds. It might not seem a long time, but when you do 3 sets, that's 1.5 minutes plank, 1.5 minutes side plank, 1.5 minutes side plank, 1.5 minutes of squirm, and of course, right now, 1.5 total minutes of bicycle crunch. And that's pretty cool when you actually think of it that way, guys. Okay, imagine trying to do 1.5 minutes of plank. That's kind of, you know, tough for some people. My record is 5 minutes. I'm sure there are people out there who beat me, but I was pretty happy with that. But you know, 5 minutes of plank's pretty boring. But doing it like this, you're doing 3 sets of 30 seconds of each one, and we have just smashed it. Well done, everybody. Thanks very much. Please make sure, as usual, to like, subscribe, and of course comment, and have a fantastic day. And for anyone who is still here, here are some beautiful sea views and sounds of the sea from Weymouth Beach 2018.